The Great Wall of China. A super big, super cool wall. Hello everyone. Welcome to my video. Today, we're talking about something really special. It's big, it's old, and it's famous all over the world. What is it? It's the Great Wall of China. Have you heard of it? If not, don't worry. We're going to learn all about it together step by step. Let's start the adventure. What is the Great Wall of China? The Great Wall of China is a very long wall. It's in China, a big country in Asia. People built this wall a super long time ago. It's not just one wall. It's lots of walls connected together. These walls go across mountains, hills, valleys, and flat land. It's so huge that astronauts say you can see it from space. How cool is that? How long is the wall? It's more than 21,000 kilometers. That's longer than driving across a whole country many times. If you walked it, it would take months or even years. The wall is also tall. Some parts are 8 meters high. That's like putting 2 or 3 big elephants on top of each other. Other parts are shorter, but still strong. The Great Wall is old, but it's still standing. It's one of the most famous things in the world. People love it because it's so big and has so much history. Let's find out more. Why did they build the Great Wall? Why did people build this giant wall? Let's go back in time. A long time ago, China had some problems. There were enemies from the north. These enemies were groups like the Mongols. They wanted to come into China, fight, and take things like food, gold, and land. The Chinese people didn't like that. They said, "No way. We need to stop them." So they decided to build a wall. The Great Wall was like a big shield for the country. It kept the enemies out. Soldiers stood on top of the wall. They watched the land with sharp eyes. If they saw enemies coming, they could shout, "Look out," or fight them. The wall made it hard for enemies to attack. But that's not all. The wall also helped with trade. People who wanted to come into China had to use special gates. They couldn't just sneak in. The leaders of China checked them and said, "Okay, you can come in, but follow our rules." It was a smart idea. When did they build it? The Great Wall didn't get built in one day or one year. It took a super long time. People started working on it over 2,000 years ago. That's older than your great-great-great-grandparents. The first parts of the wall were made during the Qin dynasty. This was around 221 BC. A famous leader named Qin Shi Huang was in charge. He said, "We need a big wall to keep China safe." So, his workers started building. But that was just the beginning. The wall from the Qin dynasty was small compared to today. Later, other leaders said, "Let's make it longer. Let's make it stronger." Over hundreds of years, they added more pieces. The biggest changes happened during the Ming dynasty. That was from 1368 to 1644. The Ming leaders built the wall with bricks and stones. They made it taller and added towers. It became the Great Wall we know today. Different dynasties worked on it at different times. Some parts were rebuilt or made better. It was a long project that never really stopped. Each leader wanted to leave their mark on the wall. How did they build it? Building the Great Wall was not easy. It was super hard work. Back then, there were no trucks, no cranes, and no big machines. People had to use their hands, simple tools, and animals like horses or donkeys. Imagine carrying heavy rocks up a mountain with no help. That's what they did. The workers used different materials depending on where they were. In the mountains, they used stones. Big, heavy stones. They cut them from the ground and carried them up. In the flat areas, they used dirt and wood. They packed the dirt tight to make walls. Later, During the Ming Dynasty, they started using bricks. Bricks were better because they were strong and easier to carry. They made millions of bricks and stacked them like a giant Lego set. How did they stick it all together? They used something special, sticky rice. Yes, rice. They mixed sticky rice with lime to make a glue. This glue was super strong. It held the bricks tight, even in rain or wind. They also used mud and other things to fill gaps. Everything had to be perfect. Thousands of people worked on the wall. Some were soldiers who fought for the country. Some were farmers who wanted to help. Many worked for years. They slept in tents, ate simple food, and worked every day. It was tough, but they kept going. They wanted to protect their families and homes. That's real teamwork. The workers faced big challenges. Sometimes it was hot. Sometimes it was cold. They had to climb high places and carry heavy loads. But they didn't stop. Their hard work made the wall strong. What does the Great Wall look like? The Great Wall is not boring. It's beautiful and exciting to see. It's not just a plain wall. It has lots of parts that make it special. There are towers, little buildings on top. Soldiers use the towers to watch for enemies. Some towers have bells or flags. The bells could ring to say, "Danger." The flags could wave to send messages. There are also gates. Gates are like big doors in the wall. People, horses, and carts could go through them. The gates were guarded by soldiers. They checked everyone who came in or out. It was like a checkpoint. The wall goes up and down, up and down. Why? Because it follows the land. In the mountains, it climbs high. You need strong legs to walk it. In the flat areas, it's easier. If you stand on the wall, you see amazing things. Green trees, blue rivers, and big hills all around. Some parts of the wall are old and broken now. Rain, wind, and time hurt them. Stones fall and cracks appear. But other parts still look strong and new. People take care of the wall today. They fix it and clean it. They want it to stay forever. The wall changes depending on where you are. In some places, it's wide. You can walk easily. In others, it's narrow and steep. Every part looks a little different. Famous parts of the Great Wall. The Great Wall is so long that it has many famous spots. Let's talk about some of them. First, there's Beideling. Beideling is close to Beijing, the capital city of China. It's super popular. Lots of tourists go there every day. The wall at Beideling is tall and wide. It's easy to walk on, and it looks great in pictures. Next is Mushianyu. This part is also near Beijing. Mushianyu is special because it's surrounded by green trees. It's so pretty, especially in spring or fall. You can take a cable car up to the wall. A cable car is like a little box that flies in the air on wires. It's fun. When you're done, you can slide down on a big slide. Another cool place is Jinshanling. Jinshanling is farther from the city. It's quieter and wilder. The wall there is steep and twisty. It's perfect if you like adventure. Not many people go there, so you feel like an explorer. There's also Huangweijing. This part is special because it's near water. Some of the wall even goes into a lake. It's called the Water Great Wall. You can see the wall and the water together. It's so beautiful. Another spot is Jinko. Jinko is very wild. The wall there is old and broken in some places. It's hard to climb, but the views are amazing. People who love hiking go there. Fun facts about the Great Wall. Let's learn some fun facts. Did you know the Great Wall isn't straight? It bends and curves like a dragon or a snake. That's because it follows the mountains and rivers. It's not a boring line, it's exciting. Here's another fact. The wall didn't stop every enemy. Some climbed over it with ladders. Some went around it where it wasn't finished. But it still helped a lot. It made attacks slower and harder. Did you know people lived on the wall? Soldiers had little homes in the towers. They slept there, ate there, and watched the land. It was like a big, long house. The sticky rice glue is real. They used rice to make the wall strong. The glue lasted for hundreds of years. Some parts still stand because of it. The Great Wall is one of the 7 wonders of the world. That means it's one of the coolest things ever built. People everywhere know about it. It's super famous. Another fact, the wall took so long to build that many workers never saw it finished. They worked their whole lives on it. The Great Wall today. Today, the Great Wall isn't for fighting anymore. It's for fun. Millions of people visit it every year. They come from China, America, Europe, and all over. They walk on the wall, take pictures, and learn history. It's a big tourist spot now. Some parts, like Badaling, are very busy. You see lots of people walking and talking. It's loud and exciting. Other parts, like Jinchengling, are quiet. You can hear birds and feel the wind. You choose what you like. Walking the wall is fun, but it's hard work. Some parts are steep. You need good shoes and strong legs. Bring water too. It's a long walk. Some people even camp near the wall to see it at night. People take care of the wall now. They fix broken stones. They clean up trash. They don't want it to fall apart. The wall is too special to lose. Why is the Great Wall special? Why do people love the Great Wall? It's special for so many reasons. First, it shows history. It tells us about old China and how people lived. It's like a big book made of stones. Second, it shows how strong people were. They built something huge with no machines. They carried rocks, made bricks, and worked together. That's amazing teamwork. Third, it's a symbol. For China, it means protection and power. It's like a big hug for the country. Finally, it brings people together. Tourists from everywhere visit. They share stories and take pictures. It's a place for the world to meet. The wall also shows us nature. It goes through mountains and forests. It's part of a land, not just a building. My thoughts on the Great Wall. I think the Great Wall is incredible. It's so big and old that it's hard to believe. People built it with their hands. That makes me feel amazed. I want to visit it someday. Maybe I'll walk on Badaling with lots of people. Or maybe I'll slide down Mixianyu. Or maybe I'll explore Jinchengling and feel like an adventurer. What about you? Do you want to see it? The Great Wall teaches us something important. If you work hard and don't give up, you can do big things. It's a lesson from long ago. I like that a lot. So, that's the Great Wall of China. It's a super long, super tall, and super cool wall. People build it to keep China safe. It took hundreds of years and lots of hard work. Today, it's famous and beautiful. You can visit it, walk on it, and have fun. Thanks for watching my video. Did you learn something new? Tell me in the comments. Do you like the Great Wall? If you enjoyed this, give a thumbs up. Subscribe for more fun videos like this one. See you next time.